To get started, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Becca Romero, and I'm here with Spruce. I'm your wife.
It's true. For those who do not know, tell us about your business. Just first what it is, and then we'll get into history.
Yeah, so we're a men's clothier and barbershop in Denver, Colorado. We're a head-to-toe solution for everything someone needs to redesign their look under one roof.
Awesome. And how many square feet is your location?
Right now, we're about a little over 800 square feet and kind of split in half. About 400 is for the barbershop side and 400 is for the retail side.
Let's dig in a little bit to the two, would you call them divisions? The two pieces of your business?
Yeah.
There's the services and then the product. Explain how that works.
So there is some crossover synergy between the two departments, but the easiest way to think about it is it's part service based and part retail based, product based. So we do men's services such as straight razor shaves and haircuts. Then we also sell men's apparel, accessories, and grooming products. Crossing over to that side, we do clothing consults as well.
That's really cool. Tell us about starting Spruce. Why did you start it?
We officially opened our doors in June of 2015. But it takes a lot more planning and legwork. So I would say I started on the idea probably more in 2013, 2014. And I'd been working in the startup tech space with you for a number of years.
It's true. I was there.
And you were the kind of one who got me bitten by the entrepreneur bug, where I realized the fun and the creativity and the excitement and the freedom that comes with owning a business and being your own boss. But through all of the tech startups that I had worked on with you, and I saw how very into tech that you are, and reading magazines from Wired in your spare time and things like that. And it's like, at that point in time, it was like, oh, I like the idea of helping to create a business. But when it came to tech, when I was off the clock, I was off the clock. And you liking tech so much made me realize that, okay, this isn't my groove. This isn't my jam. So that's when I decided that I wanted to open a boutique. And originally the services side wasn't even part of it. I was just picturing that it was going to be clothing and housewares for men and women. So I guess you could think of it almost like an Urban Outfitters kind of vibe. But I was doing clothing consults for a lot of your male friends and, writing up proposals, taking them around to the mall, trying to find these specific pieces that I thought that they needed to round out their wardrobe. And then we would also have to take them to the barbershop and clean them up. And it was just... it was hours and hours of time. And I think that's where, I was saying, or I was probably, complaining to you that, man, there just needs to be a one-stop shop where you can get everything done in one place. It's a very curated selection of clothes. It's elevated basics. And that would, make this process a lot less painful. And I think that's where you kind of were like, well, yeah, why don't you take your boutique idea and just focus on men? At first I thought you're crazy because it's like, well, who, starting a business focused on the needs of men felt, really out of place. But the more that I did research and I saw that it was a growing industry, I saw that there was kind of a new trend in men taking more care of themselves and more of an interest in personal hygiene and grooming. Our society kind of looked down on guys where it's like, oh, you don't want to be too feminine, or if you take too much of an interest in how you look, but I feel like as a culture, we were kind of moving beyond that to where self-care was okay. Yeah. And it was a really, really underserved market. I could count on two fingers the number of independent men's retail shops in Denver. Everywhere else was Nordstrom. And I definitely didn't see any where it was a head-to-toe solution under one roof where you had the barber aspect and the clothing aspect. So thank you so much for the idea, because the more I looked into it, the more it seemed like it really made sense to get into that space. There's a real need there.